Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Well, I don't really know what I want to play today, so we're just going to kind of go through a bit of games. First thing I do know is I want to take out Wotan. So we are true takedown, which means it's meant for 4 players. We are currently on an invite only, so that way it's not open to the public. People can't just join in. If you're watching me on Twitch, you can actually join in and see how I'm equipped. Right now we are currently on Mayhem 11. So we are at maximum Mayhem. And time to go nuke some shit.
Intel says there's an elevator down to the lower levels. Make your way there and be ready for some heavy resistance. I'm counting on you, Vault Hunter.
Don't crash. Now, I've had some issues with my NVIDIA card since it updated this week. So, bear with that. I'm sure there'll be a rollout here soon with a hot fix. Now, Mo's here is a fun girl. I love playing her. She just destroys everything and doesn't care. And keeping in mind this is on maximum difficulty. Aw. Let's see. I'm waiting for the door behind me to open up, which it just did. I'm gonna take out the Kraken in like 2 shots, maybe 1. No. Yeah, he's dead. What do we got going on over here? Alright. I'm frozen. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. Thaw out. There we are. I really don't care what drops there. Ooh. I see cloning and I get excited when it's purple. So just kind of give an overview of everything. My primary weapon is my stuffed plague bear, which has got the 50%, under 50% health, 150% bonus radiation. I like using the shock one, even though I have one of each element, just because shields get taken out very quickly. And I use a plasma coil for my secondary weapon. The other 2 are just there more for shits and giggles. I use the Plus Ultra. It gives me a shit ton of health. And Amped is always good. Using a Bloodletter, which drops me down quite a bit on my health. But that's okay. That's all into the build. I went with this one in particular because it's got the weapon damage, the critical, or the weapon charge speed, which is great for the Plague Bearer, and then the splash damage. So, again, great for the Plague Bearer, just lots of damage from there. Snowdrift static charge. Got to go with grenade damage was the primary reason. And the fact that it's just static snowdrift. The experience gain is just bonus. My pride and joy, my cloning maddening tracker. And this one just happens to be on grenade throw. Weapon, grenade, and action skill damages are increased by 25% for 6 seconds. So lots of damage stacks. Lots and lots and lots of damage. And the lower the health I am, the more damage I deal. Which is why I run around with no health. There we are. So they're already in their invuln state. Oop. I hate the damn dogs. I really do. Gotta take out this damn dog. There we are. The whole point is to throw lots of grenades, regenerate ammo, and gain health back. Health gets converted into shields, so you definitely can't go wrong with that. Again, we are on Mayhem 11. True takedown. Again, if you're watching on Twitch, you can interact. Shows that a little bit of fun. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Come on, girls. Don't quit now. It was just getting fun.
It was getting
Those were
fun.
advanced mechs, but we're after something bigger. Keep going.
Rough Rider. Juju. Snowshoes, okay. I don't really need money. See, I've basically not lost any ammo or anything. Red Queen, that's an interesting one. It's most enjoyable. But I'm always on the look for cloning maddening trackers in the vending machines. Alright, so we are halfway through. And now we just wait. We'll kill these guys faster than they will spawn. But no worries, they die very quickly even still. Like that dude that jumped off the cliff just to die. So don't give me a... There we are. What drops? Ooh. Another badass over there. Tidal waves. Oop. Is it the flood? Yeah. No. You die. know, I should always remember to put in a seizure warnings when playing Moze. Lots of bright explosions. Let's see. Bye. I don't generally go after the legendaries. I want Wotan's legendaries. Mostly because I'm going after Kibsworths and I'm going after redistributors. Preferably URAD ones. Another badass. See, I'm actually not losing a lot of ammo. Killing everything in front of me. I love watching them get irradiated and explode and radiate and explode. And I'm already back up to full ammo. $10-gallon.
I'm on a freaking roll!
And that's it. Magnificent, not too bad. Not what I'm after. I'll double check here. Cloning. Again, I see cloning and I see purple and I jump on it just to double check, make sure it's not a maddening tracker. And time for a raid boss. Wotan's surprisingly not an overly difficult boss once you learn his pattern. I remember fighting him, I cringed for the first few fights. Very tanky.
Definitely your target. Light that giant bastard up.
Well. He's already separated. I just gotta get rid of some of these other duders that are in my way. Remember to destroy his legs, you get the extra legendary drops from killing him. We'll go up to the better half here in just a second. We got a loot llama. Haven't seen one of these guys in a minute. Alright, so, for whatever reason, you're kind of stuck in there. Yeah, there you are. You're stuck in the ground, haha. Alright. There we go.
Pack it up.
Brilliant work, Vault Hunter. That ass kicking will make Maliwan think twice before they come at us
And
again.
that's how we clear Wotan on True Takedown Mayhem 11. Let's see, did we get anything worthwhile? Tiggs Boom. Another Tiggs. Bloodletter. Don't really care for the stuff on it. Fastball. Fastball's pretty good early game. Breath of the Dying. Breath of the Dying is surprisingly a pretty fun gun, depending on how your Mose is built. Moonfire. But nothing really worthwhile there. Alright, so we are done with this. Let's see, where do we want to go to next? Reload speed, always reload speed. Let's go do a boss kill, boss rush. Yeah, we'll go do a boss rush. We will start with Pandora. And we'll do all the bosses here in Pandora. Starting with Mouthpiece. All right. Collect my bearings here real quick. What do we want? All we're trying to do is just get to Mouthpiece as quickly as possible. We're gonna flip over to the flipper. Ouch. Nice thing is, if you move fast enough, you actually will prevent a lot of spawns. Problem is if you move too fast, you end up with what we've got here, and they won't spawn. I thought I missed that, but apparently I didn't. That's the drawback to a snowdrift, is that damn snowball setting off barrels. But we'll do a full boss rush regardless. so we're just gonna go slow then. We're just gonna nuke everything and say fuck it all. Hold on just a second. What's going on? All right, I'm back. So again, we're going to continue on, and we're going to take out Mouthpiece, and we're just going to do a boss rush. Hope everybody's doing well today. If you're playing on Steam, by all means, feel free to send me a message with your Steam ID, and I'll add you. There we are. Let's not go quite so fast this time.
Welcome to Dr. Zed's Mods and Meds. Ammo. Without it, you're just a schmuck with a paperweight.
Okay. So cloning Maddening Tracker, the reason why it is such a sought-after grenade is because of all of the abilities that go off at the same time. Ow. Here in a few I'll show you. And I'll explain it. Because it's all about layering the prefixes and the suffixes and what each one does individually. And because it's a purple rarity, it's not something you can just farm for. I mean, you can, but a year on PlayStation 4, I have not found one, and then it took a long time on PC to find even one, so. And I found 3 in the same week, and I haven't found any since. So. Ow. Fuck it, let's just go kill him. This is really a bit overkill when it comes to what I'm using, but alright, good. I'm not on the danger zone. Bye, mouthpiece. Alright. Yeah, the news on my back. S1 is the issue. So it's nice to know that we have a culprit to the pain. And everything else. It's not a... I don't use railgun, but that's not a bad one. Sorry, I get distracted by the labs. Or the lobs. The treatment's going to be interesting, though. So I'm waiting to hear back from the pain clinic on that one. Splinterlands. Nope, nobody there. We want to go to Guts of Carnivora. The other good news is we're going to skip right over the physical therapy. There's no reason to put me through that. We're going to go right into heavy-duty treatment. While trying to avoid things like surgery, because if this doesn't work, Echo 2, then unfortunately it's going to be fusion will be the final result, and I don't want to do fusion. What did you break now? Or are you like me and just feeling the age? No, it's frozen, 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 frozen. Yeah, I'm hoping it doesn't come to fusion. It was nice to get an updated MRI though also. So now I'm just waiting on scheduling for chest x-ray, CT scan, and lab workup, so that way I can get my cancer screening done and followed up with. Yeah, I'm sure I'm still cancer free, but we still want to make sure. 2 years next week, cancer free. So another good news. Clog. Well, sometimes it's worth calling a plumber on those things. Alright, let's go over to here.
Witness the Agonizer 9000!
I know there's faster ways to kill this thing, but
Let me hear you scream! Time for a quick commercial break. Our ammunition sponsor today is Marcus Munition.
yeah, it's already been 2 years.
Cult wackos get
March 26th was my surgery to have it removed. It was a wonderful 40th birthday. For my 41st birthday, I get fired. For my 42nd birthday, I throw my back out. Joys of getting old. Alright, let's see. Do we get the back burner? No. No back burner. Another bloodletter though, lots of bloodletters. Alright, so who are we going after next? Troy Calypso. Alright.
No refunds.
Well, I guess we're gonna stick with this. Hey, Troy.
Get shredded.
Come on. God, I hate involves. Take out the purple lasers. Oh, we got a badass. Oh, rack.
Out of ammo? Damn it.
Come on, Troy.
Almost there, Tyrene.
Not almost there. You're almost dead.
It's over.
Come on.
Obstacle course, bitch.
Alright. Vacation's almost over. Yeah, I'll be looking forward to going back to work. Oh, so cloning matting tracker. So cloning allows or gives the divider ability. So after being thrown, it splits. So one grenade turns into two. Maddening bounces 3 times. And gives the MIRV effect. So those 2 grenades each turn into 3 grenades on impact, and each of those individuals bounces 3 times for a total of 27 hits. So cloning matting tracker, very, very, very good. Even a level 1/1 with Moze will keep her alive indefinitely. And each of those explosions refills or has a chance to refill ammo, chance to refill grenades, will refill health.
Maya avenged.
Definitely worth a grenade. This is all shit. Death grip is okay. But not what I'm after. Oh, Final Fantasy VII Remake. It's really good. I'm waiting for the next chapter to come out. I was very happy with the updates that they did. It was nice seeing a game that I loved in high school getting that facelift that was well needed, especially after Square teased it for so many years. All right. Now we're gonna take out this chunky beach. Come on. So how's the boy doing? Haven't talked to you much. Bye, Tyrene. Good girl, you didn't leave. All I really want from her, another Breath of the Dying, is a Queen or King's Call. That's it. Oh, face puncher, 14? Nope, 7. She actually didn't drop anything worthwhile. Oh, so same as my kids. Okay. So I'm not the only one dealing with that right now. Yeah, I've wanted to kill mine. Alright, so that's Pandora done. Let's go to Promethea. We're going to take out Gigamind first, and then we'll go after Kadigawa Ball and then Kadigawa. Ugh. And now that I've got my capture card working for the PlayStation 4, I do need to go back and finish streaming the Final Fantasy VII remake. Bye, Gigamind. So nice knowing you. Anything good? Roll the dice. Barrage. Do we get a smart gun at least? No. Dictator? No, it's only a XR times 3. Dictator, we want a times 6. It is a fun gun. Does a nice little split there. Bring out the tripod. Oh. And you get a nice band there. The reason why I went to times 6 is because then it just spits more shots. I do like it though. But we want to go back to the real hero here. Yeah. Yeah, I've made it clear to mine that I'm not paying for anything. So if they want their phones, they're gonna have to work for them this year. I'm tired of spending money and just watching it get thrown away. So I'll do the same, and I'll help them get. Or I'll help the older one anyway, get what he needs, because he's not quite ready for a job yet. He'll only be 15, but he can still work around the neighborhood doing things like mowing lawns, picking up weeds, that sort of thing. All right. Let's see if I can go through this without popping myself. do like the redistributor.
Time for a scrap.
But yeah, like Kyle's phone is 45 each month, so if it's summertime again, I'm not paying for his phone. If he wants it, he's got to earn it. Otherwise, he has no phone, which means he can't talk to his girlfriend. He can't play his mobile games. And I really don't care. I mean, I got to pay for my phone. No white chest.
Smashy, smashy.
Sometimes there's a white chest over in that corner, so it's... Sometimes it's worth checking out. Yeah, that's what she said. That's knowing the map, and then the movement speed on this particular snowdrift's actually pretty good. Like I said earlier, if I move fast enough, then I can actually get ahead of the spawn rates, and I don't have to deal with enemies. I didn't mean to do that. We want to go up here. It's been a minute since you played with me on here, so I think you've forgotten how quickly I can get through the game. No, switch. There we are. There we go. Oh, there's actually enemies that spawned in here. Well, there was. The Alchemist. The Alchemist is a good one from O's too. Planetoid, no thank you. Terminator, nope. Alright, so we're done with Skywell. Let's go up to Atlas HQ. No, I said Atlas HQ. That's better. This one's pretty straightforward. We'll go after the Power Rangers though while we're here. We'll kill them. The Power Rangers are up there in that corner. Gotta watch out for those. Those snowballs will kill me. No, Mr. Ratch. So like I said, we'll go kill the Power Rangers. Not because they drop anything I want, but just why not? There they are.
We got contacts.
Bye. Alright. There were 5 of them there, I swear. This one was the pink ranger. All right, bud. Thanks for joining the stream. Always good to see you. We're doing Chinese for dinner tonight. Oh, the long road up. Now let's see if I can one-hit Kadigawa. I can usually do it. But I'm a bit out of practice right now. Nope, I didn't one-hit him. I actually completely missed him. There, now he's dead. I can usually kill him as I'm coming out of that tunnel, but I aimed just a little bit too low. No Jericho. Jericho sucks. Alright, let's go to the Basilisk now and take out the first Vault Guardian.
Nobody does.
First phase. Now you can kill this dude pretty easy if you have a spark plug artifact. And now that you can slam from pretty much anywhere, you could pop that plug there. As soon as he would come out of there, it would start shocking them and he would just go away. Come on. Come on. One more. Oh. Love the plasma coil. Come on. You got your wings. There's your Red Bull.
Fresh targets over here.
Come on down. Join the party. There we are. I didn't say you can go up there. Oh, wife's texting me. Alex Bane. Trooper Shield. Big Boom Blaster. Flacker. And that was actually pretty good, but not good enough. Let's go to Athenas now. We'll go kill Trant. I love doing boss rushes. Alright, so back over to this. And just like with all the other levels, we're going to go to the boss as quickly as possible. So we're going to mitigate our time dealing with these guys and just trying to run through it. And again, if we move fast enough, we can actually get ahead of the spawn rates, and we won't have to deal with any of them. We're already almost to Trant. Just gotta be careful with Maliwan troopers because they can use shock weapons, which obviously being a shield only build is going to completely annihilate my shields. And we're at Trant. Yeah, I could kill him really quick with my guns, but Bear doesn't get much action anymore. Alright, so that's Trant, so Athenas is done. Eden 6. Yeah, let's go after. We might even get another Plague Bearer. Alright, so Anvil. We'll make that sprint to the end, to the Warden. We'll try and take him out quickly. Bear usually does a pretty good job. Warden's pretty easy. It's getting to him can be a trial. For whatever reason, a lot of anointeds show up in here, and I just don't want to deal with most of them, especially militants. That's where we meet up with Tiny Tina. Now the Warden's pretty easy to farm for the Plague Bearer. The trick to remember is you're not going to get a lot of ammo back, because you spawn right here. Like most of the enemies, if you go too fast. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. How you doing, Cannonball? If you go too fast with killing him, though, you can send him into a... Not so much a soft lock, but he'll just launch missiles at you for a few minutes.
That's just what I do.
So you play the Borderlands there, Cannon Ballistic? He did not drop the Plague Bearer. Not a big deal. We're not farming bosses for their drops. I already have all the ones I want. Off to the floating tomb. Yeah, that's better. We want this one. Drop into here. Yep, and I've got to be careful not to fall off. I am definitely out of practice. I get a piñata. Where's my piñata? Where's my piñata? It's gonna be on the back side of the thing here. Maybe. There it is. Hi, piñata. My little unicorn. Nighthawken, Firestorm, Long Musket, the Lob, no, red card. So of course, Ward is great for experience, one of the highest experience bosses in the game. Also has one of the best loot tables, so definitely worth farming him. All right, we're gonna go back. And now we're going to do the final bosses. So let's go to in order. Handsome Jackpot. We're going to go after the VIP Tower. We're going to go after the Jackpot in the Jackpot. Good place to farm for the class mods. I froze. Nope, now we go up. The executive shaft. And for the most part, I will be using the flipper to take out the bosses. I just found it that has like one of the best DPSs. And in fact, I can keep it pretty well.
We got contacts.
Good on ammo.
Right?
Sorry again for all the flashy flash. Alright, come on, open up. Phase 3. Again, using Murads, and he's already dead. Phase 4 doesn't usually last long. One hit, and he's usually cooked goose. Terminator's actually not bad. Boomer. Alright, so he's not giving me anything I don't already have. Good high chances of getting legendaries in here. And just lots of loot. So again, you heard Claptrap there. Anytime I open up a red chest or a white chest, you have a chance to win the loot. There's a legendary.
No good. Think I can get through.
So keep that in mind. If you're watching on Twitch, you can join in and you can pick some of that loot. Like that. Hell shocks are always fun. I don't need the money. I got plenty of money. Alright, so now we're going to go off and kill the heart. Do. No. Zerlagos. That's where I want. Time to go kill the heart. Nice thing is we can start here, which puts us about halfway through the level. Again, we're going to utilize the flipper for most of this. As you can see, it deals a massive amount of damage. And as long as I keep the grenades thrown, you can see all the explosions. So I'm constantly refilling ammo. Not quite an unlimited amount of ammo, but definitely worth popping points into. There we are. These guys are really good to farm for the Anarchy, which we didn't get any. Alright, off to...
Coming here was a mistake.
It was not a mistake.
I thought
The mistake was not bringing enough bullets for everybody. See the power of that URAD. It's definitely a game I really enjoy. Well, shite.
Who saw that?
But got burned out of it after playing it for a year solid
Do this thing.
and nothing else. And we're at the heart.
I move through the void.
Now you're gonna show up over here. Come on, there you are. Now the way the flipper works is the longer you shoot, the more projectiles you get. So definitely good for DPS. Now I've been able to kill this thing in one cycle without having to go into the double fight. So let's see if I can continue doing that. I guess we're gonna have to go after Eleanor here. Oh. I don't know how you're hitting me. You're dead. Well, that was joyous. Alright.
Can't keep an Ursa down.
Anything good? No. Love drill? No. God, nothing good. Lyuda. Gravity snare. That's good for flag. Let's go check the red chest real quick, and then we'll go after. Or go to Gehenna. Rose and Thorns, Bangarang. 2 Rose and Thorns, okay. Alright, time to go to Gehenna. Crater's Edge. Must be getting close to dinner time. Yeah, it's getting close to dinner time. So, let's try and get through this as quickly as we can. I mean, I have no doubt that I'm going to straight up annihilate. I mean, this is a final boss, and
No ammo.
he's dead. Anything good? Thunderball Fist? No. Cosmic Crater? No. Bright side, it's okay. Bloom is good. Epicenter's okay. But nothing worthwhile. I'm playing too much grounded lately. I equip my shovel and kill these duders.
That's it.
Alright, now we go off to Krieg's Mind. Valhalla. Alright. Now I could open the vault and the hidden vault and the other hidden vault, but I'm not worried about that stuff. I found I can't slide into that one because it will soft lock the game. The Psycho Reaver is just tanky. And people I see taking him out like really quick usually have a shit ton of hacked gear. I like knowing I do this all on my own without the hacked gear. Again, as long as I'm getting criticals, it's pretty straightforward with him. Alright, he's electrocuting the floor. I kind of want him to jump back up. I don't know why I can't slide between his legs. I should be able to. Alright, he's just about done with this wave. Good. He did that without releasing a single Psycho. So now it's just a waiting game. And he'll focus mostly on my bear, which is fine by me.
Can't hold it for long. Take your shot. We got it. Hit it with everything you've got.
Alright, he's dead. And this is where you get the shield that I have is from him. Doesn't have a very high drop rate. Now, again, we can go into the vault if we really wanted to. I don't really want to. So let's go back up to Sanctuary. Now that we've done the boss rush. And let's check out. I kind of go over the way that my characters built my MOs. I know a lot of people are loving the little mini cub. I think it's fun, but for max DPS, I prefer going with my Demolition Woman build. So lots of points in here. The vast majority of my points are spent into this tree. As you can see, Bear's running the pods, the missile pods, without any anointments on it. Highest damage output is from the Bear is from those missile pods alone. If you're going to do anything else, you could do the target softening, which will severely decrease the damage, but it essentially slags whatever it hits. So pretty good. Fire in the Skag Den, whatever. Moze deals splash damage, she deals incinerary damage. So lots of splash damage. This is a very splash damage intensive build. Means of destruction. Whenever Moze deals splash damage, ammo chances regenerating is 10% and a 6% chance on grenade. You want max on that. Cross toward promotion. Splash damage increased by 30%, 15% chance to double splash damage radius. Really good. Stainless Steel Bear. Bear gains armor and increase max fuel and increases damage. Can't go wrong with it. Pull the Holy Pin. You don't really need to put into that, but you could take points from here and drop them into Vampire. Pull the Holy Pin. Moses grenades have a chance to score critical hits, dealing greatly increased damage. Source of critical hit damage does not affect grenade critical hits. Critical hit chance 30%. So this goes back to the Cloning Maddening Tracker. Cloning Maddening Tracker, each single grenade is hitting 27 times. Chances of it popping crits, pretty high. Auto Bear, jump in, jump out, bam, Bear stays out for 15 seconds. Vampire restores 12% of missing health. That's currently where I'm at. Like I said, you could take 2 points out of Stainless Steel and drop it into here and max this out at, I think, 20% of missing hit health, but not really that critical. And then short fuse. Whenever Moze deals gun damage, there's a chance of a secondary explosion centered on the target. Secondary chance explosion 20%, explosion damage 75% of gun damage. So again, putting a lot of bullets out on the enemy, like with the flipper there. Really high chances of those secondary explosions, dealing critical hits, bringing ammo back, regenerating grenades, regenerating health, etc, etc, etc. So very intensive here. Again, we don't do anything in purple. Bottomless mags, we don't do a whole lot in bottomless mags, but we do want to do Cloud of Lead. Occasionally Moze and Iron Barrier will shoot additional incendiary damage that won't consume. So bonus incendiary is 11.25 maxed out. Every fourth shot does not consume ammo. Again, it goes back to that regeneration and just layering it on. Matching set. Moze currently equipped weapon gains stack bonus to magazine size and decreased heat per shot for every piece of equipment and gear that is matching manufacturer. That's running Vladoff, that's running Torg, things like that. Bear gets a bonus because it's running the 2 Vengeance pods. So more shots fired, less heat. Worth it. Stoke the Embers. Increases Moze and Bear's incendiary damage an additional 30%. Definitely can't go wrong with it. Redistribution. After Moze scores critical hits, she regenerates ammo and health. Again, you saw with the Demolition Woman, lots of crit chances, lots of critical damage, lots of health regen, lots of ammo regen, and it's not as good as it used to be. They had to put the duration on there with a cooldown, so it's not just lasting 3 seconds, it's got a 3-second cooldown, so it's good just to keep layering it on. It used to be where you could run it continuously, and you could run something like the Butcher or the Lyuda on Grave Ward. That first shot, and he's melted. You would never reload. It would just pop that much ammo back in, that much health regen back in, and you would just destroy whatever was in your path. And the last thing here in the bottomless mag is rushing offensive. Moze can sprint and shoot at the same time. I do like the life steal as well. So life steal, lots of life. The main reason for that is because I don't have much. So we go into Shield of Retribution tree, and we go with Armored Infantry. While Moze's shields are active, she gains damage reduction and increased gun damage. Gun damage 15%, damage reduction 13%. Can't go wrong with that. Drowning in Brass. Love Drowning in Brass. Killing an enemy grants Moze stack and drowning. For each stack, Moze's fire rate is reduced, but gun damage is increased. So it decreases her fire rate, like you saw. Not really that big of a deal, but 20% extra damage, really good. And it lasts for 15 seconds. Thin red line. 100% of my health gets moved to the shields. Gotta love it. Technically the health is still there, so even though it shows me with 1, that's where the URAD anointment comes into place, because I still have a maximum health. I just cannot go past 1 health, so my max is still whatever it is. It's just been banked differently, so the game still recognizes that I do have a health pool. So the URAD anointment is always active. Flat off Ingenuity. Moze's maximum shields and recharge rate are increased, and she gains resistance to shock damage. Again, very critical. Don't have to max it out. Definitely doesn't hurt. I could take points from one of the other, from like the bottomless mag tree, and pop it over here. Not a big deal. I really wouldn't be losing much. But shield recharge rate 12%, max shield another 18%. I think it maxes out at 30% is maximum shield. So you can really stack your shields. And then I've got experimental munitions. Again, more incendiary damage. So it's another 15% of damage is incendiary. Really can't go wrong with that. Desperate measures. When Moze's gun damage and Iron Bear's weapon damage are increased depending on how low the health is. Again, lower health, we're at one health, and that maxes out at 80%. So if I actually got a better class mod, one that would give me 5 out of 3, that would go up to 80%. Really good. So 67% added damage, can't go wrong. Finally, Phalanx Doctrine, and this is the coup de grace. After killing an enemy, Moze gains stack of Phalanx. They degenerate very quickly, but gun damage is increased 14% per stack. Increased shields 21% per stack, and gains duration of, or the doctrine is duration 30 seconds per stack. And I think you can go up to a maximum of 25 stacks. So the highest I've seen Moze's health get in a single run through, I think, was right around 800,000. So lots and lots of health. And again, that's if I got something that took like 2 points out of the thin red line and popped one here and the one here, making this an 8 out of 5 and this a 5 out of 3. If I had that, pretty gnarly. But that's how the skill points are distributed. The gear, like I said earlier, big thing is cloning Madding Tracker. The Bloodletter I love. It's not a perfect one, but for what I need, it is absolutely priceless. Static Charge, anything Snowdrift works really good here. I like using this particular Snowdrift just because it's got the grenade damage, and then they regenerate per second, so I always gain health back. The bonus damage with cryos, okay. The slide speed though, 119% increased movement speed while sliding. Definitely cannot go wrong with that. That's how I'm able to get through areas so quickly. And then last is the Plus Ultra, the one that you get from the final boss there in Krieg's Mind. This one's really good for jumping in and out of Iron Bear. As you can see, the anointment on it is after exiting Iron Bear, increased 75% to shields. That capacity gain plus its hidden capacity gain really, 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 really good. And then we're running with the Stuffed Plague Bear. Under 50% health, deal 150% bonus rad damage. Action skill and weapon damage is increased by 100%. So I like to jump in Iron Bear and then jump out. The redistributor is a URAD one, and then the flipper is a URAD one. So almost all perfect stuff. Lots and lots of farming. Other than that, I don't have much else. I hope everybody's had a good day. I will be back later tonight. We'll be doing some grounded. Maybe some little nightmares. I don't know yet. We'll see. Anyways, I hope everybody has a good one. Goodbye.